All right, boys. Today we have Echidnut once again. Season 3, Episode 9 reaction analysis from Echidnut. So, any news? Any news? The cut content from any news I can't watch till like episode 11. So, no more any news till like then. So, I'll see like what we do with if there's like a replacement for that. But no any news. All right, we're gonna go straight to Echidnut, man, because Echidnut is the GOAT. Echidnut got every episode available. Today we got the Counterattack arc. Let's get it.
ReZero Season 3 is finally back,
Yep.
and Crunchyroll didn't advertise it even remotely, so if you haven't seen episode 9 yet, please pause the video and go watch it, because you've got 9 seconds and dog ears before I talk about what happened in the episode.
Crunchyroll is so bad. Is this true? Did Crunchyroll really just fail to advertise this shit correctly? That's actually so annoying.
9, 4, 3,
What?
0.
What?
Reinhardt fucking dies. Regulus kills him. I can't believe it. I mean, obviously he didn't stay dead, but the fact that Regulus was even able to damage him is just insane. It was incredibly satisfying to watch Reinhardt beat his ass though. Theresia has been revealed. We already knew this was her, but it still gave me chills when she took her mask off, because I can only imagine how that must have felt for Wilhelm.
Facts. He just said the exact same. Even though we already knew it was Theresia, it still was fucking crazy. Like, it still felt fucking insane. You know what I mean? Like, the shock was still there. Like, holy shit. Because we actually see her face here. And imagine how Will feels.
Seeing her face again after all this time. Garfield lost another fight to Bodygotti. I think he's like 0-3 now.
Yeah.
Amelia holding Reinhardt's sword like a baby was possibly the cutest thing ever.
Dude. Whoa. I don't know where he's getting to, but like, this... Amelia holding the fucking sword is so fucking cute. She's like...
a baby was possibly the cutest thing ever. And of course, the most important scene of the episode.
Yep. Oh my Jesus.
My lawyers have advised me not to comment on the Priscilla scene,
Right.
so I'll just say that I thought everything was well animated.
Look at the cover up. The hair in anime is so perfect, huh? So the hair just will always perfectly cover the titties, man. It's actually impressive, dude. It's actually crazy.
Thought everything was well animated, and that I wouldn't mind if perhaps Priscilla would fart in my eyes.
Facts.
Just so I could say that I've seen heaven. I think this is the first instance of actual fan service in ReZero, except for maybe the Memory Snow OVA when Amelia got drunk with Rem, but really, we've been so starved for fan service that my whole comment section almost got pregnant just because Krush tied her hair up.
That's true. You know, the fan service is like non-existent in ReZero. When Krush tied her hair up was like the fucking highlight. Like, motherfuckers were like loving that shit, bro. Me included. Even I pointed it out. I was like, oh shit, look at Krush, man. Yeah, look at Krush tie her hair up, man.
On those grounds, section almost got pregnant just because Krush tied her hair up. So on those grounds, I declare this Priscilla scene a giant step forward for all of mankind.
Yes.
And I don't just want her to step on me. I want her to step through me, and then force feed me batteries and run me through an MRI machine.
Real as fuck, but like, what the? Me too, but like, how did you even come up with this? You good, bro?
This episode was a 10 out of 10. The new soundtracks were absolute fire, and the animation was really good too. There's so many great scenes I want to talk about. Like, I couldn't help but laugh during the scene where Subaru pulls out his whip, and I thought he was going to use it to attack Regulus, but he just steals one of his wives instead. Right in front of Amelia too. The audacity. So, Regulus killed Reinhardt this episode, and I respect them for not making that a cliffhanger. I feel like any other anime would have let us think Reinhardt was dead until next week's episode, but regardless, I totally didn't expect this to happen. Regulus makes a deal with Reinhardt. If you can survive one of my attacks, then I'll fuck off and go back home and pretend my wives actually like me. So Reinhardt accepts the deal and allows Regulus to attack him, which was the only time Regulus ever asked for consent. Now, I totally thought this attack would just bounce off Reinhardt's dick.
Yeah.
I mean, he's invincible. He has a million divine protections that make him immune to everything. It should have been impossible to even scratch the coat he's wearing. In fact, the only time we've ever seen him take damage was in the Wrath If story, where he fought the strongest characters in the world with his divine protections disabled. But Regulus...
Yo, I cannot chill. I didn't hear anything. I don't think strongest character. Yo, I cannot, bro. Whoa, chill, bro. Chill, but like, listen, I do think that's my cue to watch Ifs. It could be. Listen, but like, I did also whatchamacallit? I did also think that like he was just gonna tank it. I thought he said that because I thought the attack was gonna like do like these and literally just tank it. But like, I guess not. He just fucking died, which is weird. So like, it just means he turned off all his buffs, bro. He went to admin, bro. He went to the admin log. Season 5 character spoilers. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. It's just like I'm like worried for the spoilers for the ifs, right? When we do watch the ifs, you know what I mean? If we get season 5 or season 6 character spoilers, guys, I give no fucks. Who knows when those are coming out? How old am I gonna be when season 5 comes out? You know what I mean? The other things I care about it, season 3, the ones that we're obviously watching right now, and season 4 spoilers. That's it. Like anything beyond that, like yeah, I'll probably forget him too. Like I'll probably forget him. Like it doesn't really fucking matter. So yeah.
Characters in the world with his divine protections disabled.
Right.
But Regulus here was able to not only damage Reinhardt, but actually kill him through his divine protections, which is a crazy revelation about the mechanics of ReZero's power systems. The reason Elsa's knife curved away from Reinhardt is because his divine protection of projectile immunity.
That's what it's called, projectile immunity. Exactly. So that's why it was weird when that happened, but like it just means he turned it off. That's the only thing that makes sense.
He made it impossible to hit him, but apparently Regulus's authority of greed is able to bypass the laws of divine protections.
Is that what it is? Regulus is so strong, his authority can bypass that shit?
Which makes this upcoming fight a lot more dangerous for Reinhardt. My question is, does Reinhardt get the Blessing of the Phoenix back after he uses it? Because it seems like it only revives you once and then goes away, but Reinhardt could probably just wish for it back, right? I'd like to know what would happen if he died again, and also, we've confirmed that Regulus can damage Reinhardt, but can Reinhardt damage Regulus? He doesn't seem to be affected by Reinhardt's attacks this episode, but those were relatively minor attacks.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. First things first, yeah. The divine protection of Phoenix, right? This Phoenix one. He could just wish it back. It could just be like one of those things where he like wishes it back, or like the cooldown resets, right? Like it just could be one of those things. I think someone mentioned that he could have I don't know if it's like true. Like I don't know who mentioned it. It was like he could have like a divine protection of like like cooldown reset, right? Like maybe like it's like a once thing, but like maybe he can just use it again. I don't know. It could be something like that. And also, I just don't know. Like, is Regulus really strong enough? Is it really strong enough to like really like bypass Reinhardt? Like, I don't know. I just feel like it wouldn't make sense if Reinhardt just took that attack on head on because he just turned everything off. But it could also just be one of those things where I'm like underestimating Regulus. But like he did it, but the sword didn't get drawn either. So it's like, you know, like how could I? You know, how could I just like not expect it to like be like for him to be a fraud? Like, I don't know. After season 4, there's spoilers for season 4 and 5. Okay, yeah, because like, okay, again, you guys have like mentioned it like a million times at this point, but like, eventually when we like do get to the what ifs and whatever the fuck, I'll like make sure that we watch the correct ones. Because like if there's season 4 spoilers, we can't do season 4, bro. Like spoilers, I mean, like we can't do those what ifs. Like I'm good on that, but. If it's just season 5 and shit and beyond, we don't give a fuck, man.
Or it back, right? I'd like to know what would happen if he died again, and also, we've confirmed that Regulus can damage Reinhardt.
Yeah.
But can Reinhardt damage Regulus? He doesn't seem to be affected by Reinhardt's attacks this episode, but those were relatively minor attacks. I'd really like to see Reinhardt whip out the fucking dragon sword, but apparently Regulus isn't worth.
Too small peepee.
which was a really interesting detail. And can we just appreciate Subaru laughing at Regulus
Yes.
in the background while Reinhardt explains?
This shit was so fucking funny. Subaru's like us, like fucking audience. They hear that shit. He's like, he's a fraud. And he starts fucking laughing at him. Like, yeah, that shit was funny as hell.
Reinhardt is only able to pull his sword out when the sword considers its opponent worthy.
Yeah.
And so far, Elsa wasn't worthy, Sirius wasn't worthy, obviously the alleyway thugs were not worthy either, and now apparently Regulus isn't worthy either, which is kind of insane because if there's any character in ReZero that belongs in the same division as Reinhardt, it's definitely Regulus. I mean, Regulus...
According to Emilia. You could say that, but like, I really don't think so. Like, I guess because like technically Regulus like has like the barrier, right? Like his authority and all that, his power, his abilities. Like you could say that, but it's like I just don't I can definitely acknowledge him being like very strong. I think I remember reading something like one of the comments. I think he's stronger than Segment, right? I'm pretty sure he's stronger than Segment. You know what I mean? Like I can acknowledge the strength, right? The power scaling. I'm just saying, compared to Reinhardt though, I don't know. And yeah, I mean, I think I've heard that Reinhardt versus Satella would just be like a stalemate, right? Like a stalemate probably, because like Satella can't die or some shit, so it's like Reinhardt can't die. Like, you know, it's just like a stalemate. But yeah, other than that, bro, I don't think Regulus could compare to him. Yeah. Also, that Subaru said that he's a novice while fighting. We gotta keep that in mind. He also is garbage when it comes to fighting. He's just really strong. That's it.
Which is kind of insane, because if there's any character in ReZero that belongs in the same division as Reinhardt, it's definitely Regulus.
Yeah.
I mean, Regulus literally killed Reinhardt this episode, so at first I thought maybe the Dragon Sword evaluates the worth of its opponent on the basis of swordsmanship rather than raw power, because
it could be.
Regulus is extremely powerful, but he probably doesn't know how to use a sword. But then I remembered that Puck was worthy, because
Exactly.
Reinhardt was able to draw the sword against him in the trials, and Puck doesn't even use weapons.
Yeah, true, exactly. So like, damn, Puck, this form of Puck is stronger than Regulus. I mean, it would make sense, right? The Beast of the End. So like, Puck is worthy, but not Regulus.
He's just a fucking big boy. He is the weapon. So why would the Dragon Sword insult Regulus like this? Well, let me recycle this video game analogy I made a couple episodes ago. If Sirius, Capella, Gluttony, and Betelgeuse are diamond level players with a lot of skill,
yeah, he's bronze.
Regulus reminds me.
So like, maybe. Wait. Is it in terms of skill? Like bro's bronze, so like maybe that's why. Like,
of a bronze level player who just happens to be hacking, and then I guess Reinhardt would be a diamond player who's also hacking, and his family owns the company that made the game. That's just an easy way for me to understand it. Regulus has no inherent skill or ability. All of his power is entirely dependent on his authority, and without it, he's nothing. Another possible explanation is that Regulus isn't actually as strong as we think, and we've just been missing a very obvious weakness that he might have. The author has said that every villain is made to be defeated, so there must be some vulnerability we're overlooking. Maybe Regulus is allergic to pussy or something. What if all Subaru had to do was just turn around and shake
what the fuck?
Okay. Just kills Regulus instantly. That
any excuse to use those images, huh? I cannot. Any excuse. Any fucking excuse to. What the fuck? Let me screenshot real quick. Rewind, bro. Okay, you good now. See what I mean? Guys, we good. What is wrong with y'all, man? Also, let me go back to that point. That's what I was gonna say before I got distracted. Originally, like what I was gonna say is that Tapping confirmed that, huh? So, every villain is obviously meant to be defeated. So every probably just has a weakness, every villain. What would Regulus' weakness be? It could just be either what Echidnut mentioned here, or maybe his confidence, his cockiness will get him killed. Who fucking knows, bro?
We'll that's see. What the Lust If story is.
That's the Lust If. Okay. Oh my god, yes. This right here. Someone said I got rizzed. I definitely did.
I had to pause the episode right here because I had to go pee. But then I actually couldn't pee for some reason. You guys said I was crazy for wanting to smash Sirius, but now you see it, right? Right?
No! Wait, did we say smash? What did we say in that video? We said smash, right? It's just like, I don't know what's under those bandages, bro. What is under those what? Yeah, I know, I see it. Thank you guys for pointing out the fucking... the fucking camel toe. Yeah, I see, yeah. Smash or pass, I don't know at this point, man. It could be a smash, but like, dude, I have no idea what's under that shit, dude. What is under this, bro? What is under this?
Pee for some reason. You guys said I was crazy for wanting to smash Sirius, but now you see it, right? Right? Who's crazy now? Other than myself, though, I think the perfect match for Sirius is definitely Priscilla and Liliana. Priscilla is too headstrong and arrogant to be mind-controlled by Wrath's authority, and Liliana is... I think she's just so stupid that she's somehow immune.
Damn. I didn't even think about it like, what does Subaru say? Also, there's a crazy pause. There's a crazy pause. You know, I'll leave it there. Listen, what did Subaru say? What did Subaru say? Her stupidity. Her stupidity is what's gonna help out. She's so fucking stupid that she's fine.
A lot of people used to hate Liliana back in the web novel days because the author always used to interrupt important action scenes with Liliana POV chapters, but I gotta say, since then, my opinion of Liliana has completely flipped, and I can safely say that I fucking love her character.
I think she's chill. I think that, yeah, the web novel readers say they fucking hated her. I think she's fine. I don't really, no, I think, like, maybe in the beginning I was like a little like okay, but like as time went on, like she's fine. I don't really care. She's fine. She's like chill, right? You know, the music thing is very useful anyway. Like her divine protection, right? I forgot what the name of it was, but it's like the music stuff that like pretty much helps everyone out. You know, I think it was divine protection or telepathy. Was it? I think.
Flipped, and I can safely say that I fucking love her character now. She's literally one of us. Her reaction to Priscilla's titties was exactly the same as my reaction. So I feel like that makes us brothers now.
That's true. She did have the same reaction as us. Liliana is us in a way, right? She saw the titties and it was GG's. You know what? Respect to Liliana, bro. You know what? Liliana, she one of us. She got to touch her. That's true. I'm low-key jealous, I'm not gonna lie.
Or something. Now, Otto vs. Gluttony is not a favorable matchup.
Yeah.
It's great that Otto can talk to squirrels, but that's only gonna get him so far against this fucking psychopath. However, I think Otto is one of those characters the author will never kill off. No matter what the situation is, I just can't ever imagine Otto dying. But I could see Ricardo dying at some point. I feel like Ricardo is the type of character who would sacrifice himself heroically to save the rest of the group. And Joshua too, the brother of Julius, was another character I thought was expendable, but apparently now he's been eaten by Gluttony.
Wait. What? Did I not catch that in the episode? What? What? Oh my god, I didn't catch that! W spoiler. Wait, that's a spoiler? No, it isn't. Is that... Do I find out in the future? He said big brother? True. Oh, I'm so ass, man. I'm so tired of this shit. He was supposed to bring a letter to the guards. Yeah, no, it's not a spoiler, because like he said big bro. That's why I was confused. No, I remember now. I remember now. I remember now. I remember now. No. I remember now. When I paused, when I paused here, when he said big brother, I paused on this line because I was gonna mention like, what does he mean by big brother? But like, I don't know what else I said. What did I get distracted by? I need to see the reaction again. I said something. When I paused on this, I said something else. And I just completely dismissed it. Brother. Brother. Son. Julius saying his name. Oh my. That's why. I paused here because he said big brother. And I was like, wait, what does that mean? Big brother. And then before I even said that, or maybe I did mention it, I just don't remember. Before I said, someone, I think the chat was talking about the Julius name thing, and that's when I went back, and I just completely dismissed it. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, well, I'm glad we find out now, but, like, it's still annoying, because it's, like, it's not the actual reaction, but, like, alright, I guess we find out now. Thank you, Echidnut. Thank you, Echidnut, for helping my stupid ass, but, like, technically, hey, I could just blame chat, but, like, I'm not gonna blame chat, because I'm the one looking at chat. So, you know what? Slap in the face to me. God damn it. But anyway, that's crazy. That's fucking insane. So the brother got cooked, huh? Man, this is tough, bro. And yes, I think Ricardo could be one character that, out of all the characters, he could be the character that maybe dies. And then Otto? Nah, I don't think Otto would die. There's no shot. I don't think Otto would die. I don't think they're killing Otto off. Alright, well, that's interesting. I guess, hey, we learn, right?
Heroically to save the rest of the group. And Joshua, too, the brother of Julius.
Yeah, also, we did not see the brother since the beginning. That's true. Very, very good point. God damn, though. Fuck, I was gonna mention... Like, obviously, okay, no shit. I was not gonna mention the fact that he got eaten. Like, honestly, I was gonna say, like, what does he mean by big brother? I was probably gonna say some stupid shit like, yo, is Roy, Julius' big brother? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I was gonna point it out. It's probably some stupid ass shit. But like, I just dismissed it. I literally just like fucking, alright, well, we keep going, I guess.
Heroically to save the rest of the group.
Who is Joshua?
Joshua, too, the brother of Julius, was...
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Who is Joshua? This is rough, man.
It's another character I thought was expendable, but apparently now he's been eaten by Gluttony, which sucks for Julius, but there's another problem we haven't really considered yet. Remember when Al told us, if you fight Gluttony, don't tell him your name?
What did Julius do?
Julius is low-key throwing because he was right there when Al said this, and...
Oh my god, yes. I am Spirit Knight, Julius Julius. Hey, at least we noticed that. At least we noticed that. This motherfucker is throwing the game. He's actually throwing the fucking match, man. Like, yeah, I think the worst part is, look at this. I think the worst part. Ooh, you're looking at him, motherfucker. Like, what are we doing?
He was right there when Al said this, and yet this episode, he walks right up to Gluttony and says, I'm Julius, this is Ricardo, and we're friends with Emilia, Subaru, Reinhardt, Priscilla, Krush, Otto, Felix, Al, and, well, actually nobody really knows what Al's doing, but that's his name.
I saw that. I saw that. Where is it? Real as fuck, man.
Priscilla, Krush, Otto, Felix, Al, and, well, actually nobody really knows what Al's doing, but that's his name. This man fucking...
Official? No, it isn't. No sh... Oh, wait, yes? Wait. Didn't that happen? Didn't that literally happen? I swear, like, that... Did season one... Did Subaru put his head on her titties? Did that even happen? I don't know.
Actually, nobody really knows what Al's doing, but that's his name. This man fucking snitched on everybody.
Yep.
Except that doesn't really matter, because if Gluttony ate Joshua's memories, then he already knows the name of everyone who was friends with Joshua. And the same applies to the other Gluttony that ate Rem's memories. That one definitely knows Subaru's name and Emilia's too. And what...
I never thought about it like that. Wait, I never thought of it like that. Wait, no, I never thought. So I never thought of it like that. That's true. It just makes so much sense. He got the memories. He knows the names. So like, the entire Al thing doesn't even fucking matter. The entire strat of I'm not saying the name. Oh wow, now it doesn't fucking matter. So Julius did not throw. Nah, we're not defending Julius though, cause like, he doesn't know that information, or maybe he's not thinking of that. The audience knows. Julius still threw. He's still stupid. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's still fucking stupid. That's still fucking stupid as fuck, man. God damn. Alright, bro.
8 Rem's memories. That one definitely knows Subaru's name and Emilia's too. And what made the scene even creepier was how the Gluttony was talking about Subaru in the same way that Rem used to talk about Subaru. It's like Rem is trapped inside Gluttony and is forced to watch all the atrocities he commits.
I swear to God, if I keep like not being able to catch these things in the episodes, it's gonna drive me insane. Lai was blushing. Oh my God. The whereabouts of that hero who made that broadcast.
It's how the Gluttony was talking about
the precious beloved hero was supposed to come and judge us. Hero. My hero. No! What the fuck is happening? Dude! Oh my God! Yeah, maybe Lai has Rem's feelings for Subaru? My Hero Academia, yeah, My Hero. If y'all know the Deku versus Muscular fight at the very end, where I think his name was Koda, the little kid. He said like my hero, yeah. My hero. Damn. Again, another thing I'm not, bro. Echidnut. Echidnut. I gotta clap it up for Echidnut. That's 2. Okay, one of them was like very unfortunate because like I started talking about something else with Chad, but this one, bro, Echidnut, man, you the go, bro. I low key, this is like insane, bro. What the fuck?
And the same applies to the other Gluttony that ate Rem's memories. That one definitely knows Subaru's name and Emilia's too. And what made the scene even creepier was how the Gluttony was talking about Subaru in the same way that Rem used to talk about Subaru. It's like Rem is trapped inside Gluttony and is forced to watch all the atrocities he commits. And remember, since the end of season 1, waking her up has been our primary goal of the story. Now, if I would—
What was that? What the fuck? I don't remember this scene.
Goal of the story. Now, if I was Gluttony though, personally, I would eat Priscilla's memories just to savor the memory of every time she took a shit.
You could have said anything else about Rem. Oh, Rem? What? Priscilla. You could have said anything else about Priscilla. Like, maybe the memories of her tits or some shit? The memories of her taking a shit.
I would eat Priscilla's memories just to savor the memory of every time she took a shit. And then I would eat every toilet she ever— Garfield and—
Real? I guess, bro. I guess.
I would eat every toilet she ever— Garfield and Wilhelm are also at a disadvantage because, for one, Garfield has already lost to Kurgan multiple times this season. He just can't lock in because he's still so traumatized by Elsa. And
he's like 0-3 against Kurgan, by the way.
Wilhelm probably can't solo Theresia anymore like he did in his prime.
Yeah.
Although she's probably been nerfed a bit too because she doesn't have the divine protection of the Sword Saint anymore. However, she does have this Capella thing.
He just made an amazing point there. True. We gotta keep in mind. She doesn't have the divine protection of the Sword Saint. So, you know what? They're both nerfed. Theresia doesn't have the divine protection of the Sword Saint, but Will is older. So it's like, we got 2 nerfs going on here. We'll see. Maybe we're not cooked. Maybe we do got this. It's just, we'll see. But that's a big thing, right? Literally, her Divine Protection of Sword Saint. I'm pretty sure it was like she could literally see like the attacks, right? Like word to slash. I'm pretty sure it was like what it was. So that if you take that away from Theresia, maybe we got this. It's even. Maybe it's even now.
Theresia anymore like he did in his prime, although she's probably been nerfed a bit too because she doesn't have the Divine Protection of the Sword Saint anymore. However, she does have this Capella thing that seems like it eliminated Garfield from the fight.
Yeah.
I actually thought this was a massive improvement upon the source material because in the novel it was described as a big wave of flesh and blood, but I really liked what the anime did with it, adding this decoy Capella in the middle. The real Capella was hunting.
So in the novel, it was like said like it was just flesh and blood. Yeah, it's actually just a decoy Capella, that's it. Okay.
Adding this decoy Capella in the middle. The real Capella was hunting down Felix and Krush, and she is just so fucking evil, man. Turning into people to hype up Felix and give him hope, only to transform right in front of him is just diabolical. And this is such a nightmare scenario for Felix because he has basically 0 offensive combat capability. So there's essentially nothing he can do to stop Capella from stepping on boobs again. So many great scenes this episode. I can't fucking wait for the next one, guys. Let me know what you guys think will happen with Reinhardt versus Regulus, and let me know if anyone else wants Priscilla to freeze her piss and impale you with it.
It's actually very impressive how he comes up with this shit. And you know what? Every single one is real. Me, relatable, me. Damn.
Wait for the next one, guys. Let me know what you guys think will happen with Reinhardt versus Regulus, and let me know if anyone else wants Priscilla to freeze her piss and impale you with it. I haven't even gooned yet because I had to make this video first, so hit the like button to honor my sacrifice, and follow me on Twitter too. Thanks for watching. Keep talking about ReZero. I'm out for now.
I bet he probably went to goon after this, huh? That's it? Peace. Alright, peace. Alright, that's it. Alright, well that is a W fucking video from Echidnut, man. Especially the whole brother being eaten thing. I can't believe I missed that. And then the Rem thing, him talking like Rem, pretty much just like talking how Rem would like this. That's crazy, bro. And that's why we watch these things, bro. That's why this is why we're watching this shit, man. My digital footprint is not recovering, brother. It's GG's by this point. I think. Guys, it's already over. It's already over. I've accepted my fate, so at this point, I just gotta be honest, alright? It's GG's. That's gonna be it for today's Echidnut video. You the GOAT, man. Thank you so much. If y'all enjoyed and you're new, subscribe. Leave a like down below. The full uncut version to all ReZero content will be on Patreon. As always, have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. See you guys.